This is our 2009 Jeep Wrangler JK Unlimited. It's got 154,000 miles on it. So for today's video, we're gonna give you a little Jeep walk around. Hey guys, my name is Judd. This is Waypoint X. So here we go. So we're gonna start off with the front bumper today. It's just a budget bumper we got offline. The reason we liked it was it had the factory fog lights in it. We're trying to find a bumper to replace this one that still keeps our factory fog lights. We'd like to keep them, but still does the job. So this one has our D-rings on it for attachment points for recovery. We keep a cover on our winch, and let me pull this off for you real quick so you can take a look. It is a Warren VR 10S. So it's a synthetic line. It's a 10,000 pound winch. It does the job. It's their new VR series that has come out not too long ago. We still have the factory hook. Hopefully we'll replace that soon. But we like to keep it covered, try to get keep the grime out. For suspension, we're running the Rock Crawler 3.5 X Factor kit. It's kind of built over time, so we started with just the front lowers, and now we have all the adjustable control arms. We're running Bilstein shocks all the way around. So it's a nice kit. I've enjoyed it. Works very well. For the tires, we have Milestar Patagonia 37 by 12.5 by 17s. Done really well on the trail for us. For wheels, we have the KMC Machete beadlocks, so we can air down quite low. You can already see there's some trail rash on it from our Ozark, Arkansas Jeep Jamboree trip that we went on. But that's what they're there and there for, and they did a really nice job for us out on the trail. For sliders, we have the Hard Rock Edition Jeep Wrangler Unlimited sliders that we have. They come on the Hard Rock Edition. We had to modify them a little bit. We had to cut the back half of them off so they would fit the 37s, and we put the end cap back in. But for right now, it works for us. But hopefully here in the future, we'll have some body armor protection and some more durable sliders, maybe frame mounted. For the rear of the car, we have a full-size spare, but the rim is a little different. As you can tell, it is a stock rim that we have just painted black for the time being, a little budget friendly, because the fifth one was a little expensive. We have a 10-inch Warren light bar right here just for an extra backup light, maybe during night trails. We have our third brake light that we've incorporated into that actually holds our license plate. All that is being held up by a Terraflex hinge tire carrier. Does the job really well. Very, very sturdy. We have a CB mount right here that we have custom made to hold our CB antenna. Does the job very well. So we didn't think we needed to buy one. We just made one ourselves. For the rear bumper, we have a Rusty's Off-Road rear bumper D-ring tabs that are mounted to the frame, and then this fascia that goes on all the way around the Jeep on both sides that just gives it a really clean look. What you see here is our Dana Ultimate 44 complete axle assembly with chromoly axle shafts. It has an E-locker with 48 gears. You also see the Steer Smarts Yeti tie rod and drag link. This is the drag link flip version. For our steering dampener, we have a Rancho steering dampener. And you also see our Rock Crawler sway bar quick disconnects. We have Adams 1310 drive shafts front and rear. The red Rancho skid plate is for our oil pan. On the rear we have Rough Country's EVAP skid plate. For our rear axle, it is a stock rear axle, but we have upgraded it. It is running an E-locker with 48 Yukon gears, and it has an Ultimate Dana diff cover. And lastly, we have the Rock Crawler steel braided brake lines front and rear. So for tops, we have a soft top on right now for summer months. We do have a hard top back of the house that we use for winter months when it does get cold, and you want to keep some of that heat a little bit better inside the Jeep. For antenna, we took our stock antenna off. We have a little budget antenna, works really well, just doesn't hit the branches like the stock one did. For lights, we just have budget friendly lights, 2 pods facing outwards to see the sides of the trail, and we have a 20-inch in the front. We also have mirror brackets for when we do go off-roading and we don't want to have our full doors on. We have some half doors, soft half doors we'll put on, and we just have these mirror mounts here. So we'll actually have a mirror when we're heading to the trail. We do have our factory fenders still left. We have cut them and cut the inner liner and zip tied it back up into the fender well. Just seemed like the easiest thing to do, very budget friendly, as well as if you do hit this on a tree or a rock or an obstacle, that it's going to bend, it's going to give a little bit more than the tube fenders will. So I've been kind of hesitant to buy the tube fenders just because it will cause that damage to the outer tube and possibly to the Jeep. So if you hit this, it's going to give a little bit and it will tear it off versus possibly damaging your Jeep. So we've done that for right now. Haven't found a better solution than that, but if you have any suggestions, I'm up to them. So that's our Jeep. It's our 2009 Jeep Wrangler. We've had great times in it, and hopefully we'll have many more. Hopefully we'll see you out on the trail.